We must pray and commit. Let us. Samara, Ogonomo, Kirimote Medao, the one who lives in heaven and takes the affairs of men on earth, the one who watches, one who blesses the children whenever they commit their hearts to do a thing. Elohim, our Father in heaven, we have not come boasting in another name, but in your name, Utara. In your name, O Oyingi. Oyingi Nanaway. We have come in your name, not in another name. We have not come in the name or in the strength of man or in the name of man or in the ability of man. We must pray for our leader in DSS detention, for the desire of the enemy ensure that our leader remain in detention. But our hope is in you. Our trust is in you. That you will guide us aright. The voice of a stranger we shall not hear. The voice of the evil one we shall not listen to. But we shall hear your voice, and we shall follow the leading of your spirit until Biafra is restored and beyond. Once again, we pray for every of our people in authority, in the leadership, and every principal officer in IPOB, seriously for the restoration of Biafra. We ask, O Lord, that you guide them aright, everywhere to understand the leading of the Spirit and the dictates of the Spirit. Let no one be confused, and let everyone be in the same spirit and the same mind. Pray for all of our people all over the world, that you will continue to guide our people, that everything that we find to do for the restoration of Biafra, give us the ability to do it excellently and to the best of our knowledge and the best of our abilities. We ask for more grace for this work that you have committed unto our hands, for the restoration of Biafra to the glory of your name and the pleasure of this generation and the generation, for this burden that has been placed upon this generation shall not be placed upon another. For this burden we shall see to the end of it in the glory of your name and in the strength of your wisdom. Abba Father, we pray for each and every one in the zoo that wants to be free from the bondage of Fulani oligarchy. Lead them aright, even as you lead the people of Biafra. You see, more power. Our topic today is simple and it is short. Our topic today says the time has come. And somebody might ask, as someone is already asking, the time has come for what? You know, Fulani will not stop. They will not relent. They are not known to stop. They have started this invasion for a very, very long time. Before Ojukwu was born, As at the time when King Koko was battling with the British, and were battling with the British, Fulani were busy trying to invade the whole area that is called Nigeria today. So Fulani will not stop. And we must bear that in mind, that Fulani will not stop. Our topic is the time has come. And the time has come for what? The time has come for all of our people to sit down and ask themselves the question: not just the members of IPOB, because members of IPOB, we have already made up our mind. We want Biafra, and we are not going to stop, because we don't know how to stop. Until Biafra is achieved, we will not stop. But the time has come where the politicians in our land, those that call themselves elders, those that call themselves clergymen, they must ask themselves this pertinent question: what do you know in life? What do I want out of this life? I want to live my life. What kind of an adult do I want to be? Every child, he wants to test everything his eyes can see. A baby wants to put everything in the mouth, but the child wants to try every idea that he comes that she comes across. You get to 19, you get to 20. Sometimes some people get up to 25 before themselves the question: what do I want? Until you ask yourself that question, you are still a child. Until you ask yourself the question, what do I want? You are still a child. You should still be given milk. You cannot tell yourself what you want, put the realities on the table, and calculate how to get what you want. You are still a child. As an adult, every challenge that you face, the first question you ask yourself is, what do I want out of this? Everywhere you find yourself, every opportunity that is given to you, you ask yourself, what do I want? You know, this is one question that I have been fighting many gullible Israel people, because they have never asked, what do I want from my Israel people? What kind of country do I want to live in? What kind of people do I want to associate with? And should I associate with them? What do I stand to gain in this association? The question is what, and must ask themselves the question. They call themselves elders, but they are nothing close to elders at all. because they have failed and keep failing. In Biafra land, we know elders to be people that can see far beyond what the young men can see. But the elders of today can see absolutely nothing. So the question goes back to what do we want? When you can ask yourself what you want, then you will be able to know how to get what you want. Then you begin the options on the table. First option is this. Second option is this. Third option is this. Fourth option. If there are up to seventh option, you can ask yourself those questions. You can ask yourself those questions and you will know. And you will know you want. Somebody from Facebook is, my mic is not sounding well. I will have to check that. And Facebook is fond of so that people will not hear clearly the message speaking on Radio Biafra and telling the world the truth concerning what we must do and what we should do. Facebook keep on attacking me. So if you're listening to me from Facebook and the voice is not sounding properly, you can try to get our app and listen and check if it's the same thing. If it's the same thing, then I'll be sure my mic is bad and I'll do something about it. Because Facebook is very wonderful. All they do on Facebook is try to shut down the truth, attack the truth, kill the truth, let them not hear the truth. So the question, what do we want? What do we want as a people? Do we will only increase? They will only increase their momentum and what they do. Fulani will not stop. Don't ever think they will stop. Don't ever think they will stop. Uthman Danfodio of the 1960s. And what was that his name, Seth? Fulani has been praying for somebody that would be like his sin. That is why they were fighting tooth and nail to ensure that power goes to late Buhari, so that their jihad can continue. Because what the average Fulani have always wanted is the vision of Uthman Danfodio, conquered of all of the people. Until you have an emir at the coast and all over the lands, don't stop. That has been their plan. That has been their plan. Fulani will not stop. Fulani, right now, they have at highest in their jihad. The only thing stopping Fulani is IPOB. And the person they fear most is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Announcing it in Hausa language. They celebrated it. Do not release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu without a fight. Fulani will not. Their mission is to keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You know, earlier on my program, when our leader was newly, I talked about this and I said that their mission is to achieve two things: Anambra election, and number two, election. And on 2023 election, Fulani will replace Buhari with another Fulani. Sorry. Fulani will replace the maxed Buhari with, they will replace Buhari, or the institution now called Buhari, the cabal now called Buhari, but the agenda will remain. They will replace him with another. The question is the South politically united enough to say no? It is somebody from the South, of course. So when you're thinking that maybe, now I am addressed to the so-called elders that think that there might still be a way out of this in peace or out of dialogue. Talk will not change things. Your dealings, if you want to change activities with the Fulani, it is action that will change it, not talk. Those round table talk, Fulani don't have time. You can only change something with Fulani with an iron hand. If you want to dialogue, then you must be strong enough to dialogue. Anytime you show weakness, Fulani will not listen to your voice. Anytime you show weakness, you do not talk, you do not dialogue on the basis of weakness. You dialogue on the basis of, you must show Fulani strength if they must dialogue. And dialogue must exercise strength against Fulani. Must exercise strength. Our men must be properly funded to face this rapists on our land. Or else, every now and then, we are going to be recording scores. They must be followed up force to force, equal force. I am not saying this to please any man. I am saying the truth that I was called to tell. Equal measure of force, if not more measures, than Fulani is giving to our people. We must return the favor. If they are hitting us 80% and we are hitting 10%, Fulani will not release our leader. Fulani will not do anything. Fulani will not listen to anybody. Sorry for using that word. Sorry for using the F word. They will not listen to anybody. They won't listen to anyone that calls himself an elder. After all those people, did they allow them into the courtroom? How did they treat them? Like rags. Like rags. Is it those that are treated like rags that want to come and tell us that they will be not bargain? That's they are going to discuss and must come together, put their heads together, and decide what we want for our people. You must ask yourself, what do you want? Where we must, of necessity, begin to discipline all those people, because you know we have been patient with the stupid ones amongst us for too long. We have been very, very patient. You know, patience gives. It is good sometimes to be patient. We have been patient. We have listened. We have listened to the crowd, listened to many things. This time, anybody should be considered an enemy and should be hunted. Anybody that is not on the same platform with us should be considered an enemy and should be hunted down. Until these people are hunted down on our land, they will not cry out and say, release that man. This is how it can happen. First and foremost, the evil ones in the political sphere. One person has been used as a scapegoat. Others will go to Abuja and say that man must be released because our life, our lives are not safe. Go there and say that man must be released. That is what they will do, or else our life will not be safe. The politicians are the ones that accepted for our leader to be kidnapped in Kenya. The same politicians must be the ones to go there and say, release this man, or else none of us are free. It is them that will go and cry. It's hot for them when they try. The condition should be very simple. But you are the ones that kidnapped him. We have only been targeting our enemies. But now you have come to do the work of our that is free, that we are seeing. We will hunt you down to the pits. Focus on the enemies. Very, very simple. If we do not do that, they will release our leader. I do not care who is listening or whatever anybody will say. That is the solution the Biafran people must take. We must hunt down these wicked politicians. If you want our leader out, down, or else forget it. They will keep postponing this thing till 2023. They will put another Fulani there. Our journey will start afresh. If you don't understand how things are done in the zoo, you will not understand. We must understand, Biafrans must understand that we have no work apart from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nobody. Nobody in this zoo. No one. No country. If we fold our hands and allow these people to do whatever they can, decide to end the life of our leader like they did to Kensiwa. People must not forget international friends. He had many countries internationally that was going to they do. What happened? Until Abacha died a natural death, nothing happened. If Abacha didn't die today, Abacha would have still been alive. Nothing would have happened concerning the death of Kensarawiwa. We should learn. We should learn. What happened to Kensarawiwa must never be allowed to happen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, we have countries all over the world that might be warning the zoo. Don't do this or don't do that. They are not warning him because they love him, because they love us. They are warning them because they don't want things to escalate. If the zoo succeed in combing ESN, combing all the organized security platforms, absolutely nothing whatsoever. They will kill him there. I repeat, they will kill him. Nothing will happen. That maybe that time now our eyes will now be clear. We will now say we want to. In fact, when the organized security structure has been defeated, how do you now organize it? Where do you start from? Now that we have them, we must make use of them. Thank God our leaders something like that. Before his, we must put all hands on deck and ensure our men receive what they need. And save our lives, save our asses. We must do what we must do Biafran people, we must do what we must do. Stop waiting for one person somewhere. We must do what we must do. If the politicians are so much at peace with themselves, if they are too much nowhere, onto a force to reckon with, we are going nowhere. Nowhere whatsoever. Nowhere. Nowhere. The world have seen it. We have proved beyond every reasonable doubt. The whole world has confirmed that we are not a terrorist group. Today, if anyone calls IPOB a terrorist group, I already fully sue. It will be obvious to the whole world that those people are biased and they have something that they are benefiting. We all know they have things that they are benefiting. And the reason they are even telling the zoo, be careful with how you handle it. Blah, 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 blah. It is because of their investment in land. They don't want it touched. They are trying to protect their investment. Oh, let this thing not escalate to the extent that all our investments will be destroyed. It is their money, the money they made from our land. Do you know how much many countries make out of the zoo? Out of Biafra land, not just the zoo, but from Biafra land. Do you know how much they make? So when they are saying, don't touch him, leave him, don't touch him, why are they not saying release him? Why are they not saying release him now? Yes, he's there. They want him kept there until all of you become weak and docile, that you can no longer fight. And when they do anything to him, they'll keep quiet. They can even give the permission. Now it is time. You can end his life. Nothing will happen. We must be careful. We must be careful. We must be very, very careful. And we must not do sit down and look and be waiting for one person somewhere to come and help us. Nobody is coming. This world is not a bed of roses. You get what you ask for. You don't ask for, you don't get. You get what you are strong enough to ask for. You get what you demand for, what you wish for. The question is, do Biafrans wish to be free, or Biafrans demand to be free? Do you wish or do you demand? If you demand freedom, you will get it. If you wish for freedom, you will never get it. If we continue to wish for freedom, we will be here and be doing this dilly-dally and be fighting ourselves. This one, hey, it is this one that is my problem. It is this one here. Oh, this one now is calling my name. This one is not calling my name. Why is he not doing this? Oh, where is the money? Where did they keep the money? If we keep running around like this, to and fro, running around, looking for enemies amongst ourselves, looking for enemies everywhere, we'll be lost. I am telling you the gospel truth. Stop and do what we need to do. We must do what we must do. We can no longer listen to all these so-called elders that have nothing to offer. We have given them the benefit of doubt. What came out of it? January. From January, it will increase. If it is your money that will save Biafra, We must understand that Biafra is our life. Those of our people that do not know it now, it doesn't change anything. Whether you are aware or you're not aware, it doesn't change anything. Whether you accept or you don't accept it, it doesn't change anything. We are not doing this thing because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu free because of us. The man is not a property of himself. He's a property of Biafra. He's our number one interest. We want him free because of us and because of our generations to come. That man is the only one that we have. We must give it all to make him free. There's nothing that you would do to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that you have done enough. The man is specially called for this purpose. And we must give it all. All of our abilities. All of that man is the greatest treasure that we have in our generation. We must guard him properly. We must defend him properly. We must give our all, the last drop of our blood, to see that he is free. We cannot be jumping around. We must be focused. We must put our all to get what we want. And we must be prayerful. Because our enemies are very demonic. Our enemies are very demonic. They do lots of things to subdue the spirit of men and dissuade them from the struggle. So when you are in this struggle, you must be prayerful. When you be doing something wrong, you will not know. We must be prayerful and we must be focused. We must do what we must do for the restoration of Biafra, for the release of our leader. They will not release. See, sometimes I feel like Biafrans do not know the importance of Biafra in this world. I know God is beginning to try to do away with oil that determine how this world runs. Most of the wars and the terrorist activities you have seen in the Middle East is because of oil. The interests of the West makes them to sponsor lots of things. And while the Middle East people are being, some of them opening and all of that, they are fighting whatever fight they are fighting, reasonable and unreasonable fights. Natural resource is from Biafra land. The next attention to get this natural resource is from Biafra land. That is why they have their attention, their eyes on Biafra. That when you have too many people that want what you have without what you have, then you must know that you are in a very big problem. And you must be ready for anything. They are careful with us, not because they like us. Our news would have been everywhere. The whole world would have been talking about want to ensure that Fulani have control. So we must be stubborn enough. We must be stubborn enough. Stubborn. When I say stubborn, we must be stubborn. We are still not yet stubborn. Want to give us our freedom. If we are not stubborn enough, we will not be free. All our freedom needs is our stubbornness. We must be stubborn enough. It's what we must do. I am not here to begin to dish out orders. Like I saw somebody saying, hammer the nail on the head and all of that. I'm not here to dish out orders to Biafrans. I am not the head of the Directorate of States. I'm only here to educate. I'm a teacher. I am here to educate our people. I'm not here for orders, so do not expect any order from me. But I must educate our people. I must educate you as a Biafran. We all must know. We must know the state that we have gotten to. The zoo has played us diligently. Though from the beginning, I knew that this is how they want to be doing it. Shift it, shift it, shift it, shift it, shift it, shift it, until they achieve Anambra. Shift it, shift it, shift it, shift it, until they achieve 2023. Boom. Then we are done with. Are we going to allow the zoo to keep our leader till 2023? Of course not. Of course not. Biafrans, you must be ready for anything. We must be ready for anything. If we truly want this freedom, we must be ready for anything. The last broadcast by our leader, he said the time for us to die has come. That was what he said on radio. And he said, the time for us all to die has come. We must be ready for anything. And anybody that comes to calm us down, hey, cool down, soft. Let us dialogue. Let us dialogue. If you want to dialogue, you must be stubborn. Go through the history of the zoo called Nigeria. They have never dialogue with any peaceful movement. Has never dialogued with any peaceful movement. Why did those that were fighting, why did the zoo dialogue with them? Those fighting for resource control in the coast before the bribe called amnesty after dialogue, because they were not peaceful. They were giving force upon force. They were not peaceful. Ken Saro-Wiwa was peaceful. Did they dialogue with him? They killed him. You cannot be peaceful and expect the zoo to dialogue with you. They don't dialogue with peace. Must dialogue with strong hand. what the zoo's iron hand. It is from there that they can iron hand. The dialogue with iron hand. This who doesn't know anything about dialogue best, peaceful this, we want this to peacefully, they will put you by the corner. All structuring peacefully. Who have listened to them? Restructuring. Oh, what we want is restructuring. Today, they will come talk about restructuring. Tomorrow, they will want looking for the next position to occupy. Today, they will give ultimatum. Tomorrow, they are running around looking for the next appointments to accept. They are not serious. If you and reply force with force, the zoo will consider you not serious. Whatever you serious, they will kill you and you will cower like you go and sleep. That is their system. Any voice that talks, kill him. In fact, it's not even kill him because they don't consider us humans. Kill it. Any voice that talks, kill it. That is the system of the zoo. What do we want as Biafrans? Or do we want to keep delaying? Be focused. If we are Biafrans and you do not agree with me, if you think I'm not doing well, you do what you can do. But before you do what you can do, after you have criticized this attitude of this one is not doing it well, so we must fight. Fight here. No, I'm not saying that indisciplined people should not be disciplined. Of course, they should be disciplined. But that doesn't mean that we should begin to fight on social media like market women. Somebody that is disciplined should be disciplined and forgotten. If he wants to disciplined, forgotten, put aside, and we focus on the goal because they have all the backups. All we have ourselves. So we must those that still reason well, bring ourselves together and fight with one force, with one voice. Because our enemies are not going to stop. I'm in that detention till 2023, and they bring a Fulani afresh. Who are using to fight our men in the forest. They have taken all the soldiers in the north and sent them to Biafra. Our men in the forest, that their focus is to rid terrorists out of our land. These are brought the terrorists now in uniform, and they are now they are not only attacking the men in the forest, they are going to communities and eliminating people. Eliminating people. That is what they are doing. Eliminating people. Elimination. Genocide. Ethnic cleansing. Are those the kind of people that you want to dialogue with? While you're dialoguing, while we were at the courts, these people were in Anambra killing people. We were at the court, oh. They were in Anambra killing people. Are those the kind of people that we have to fall down and be dialoguing? If they are killing us, then we should be killing them, and we are dialoguing. Turn it to balance. When they want to dialogue, we dialogue. If the two are happening at the same time, fine and good. Then the dialogue will make sense. The dialogue will make sense. At a particular point in time, we'll come to an agreement. On our own land. What they want. If the status quo must change, it must change to what we want. That is the question. It will definitely change to what we want, because how things are already the way they want it. Things have not even changed to worse, because we are fighting. Because we are doing the things that we are doing. That is why things have not gone from in the forest chasing the terrorists, gone from bad to worse. Or else we will not have, our people will not have voice to talk, because the ethnic scene would have been on a daily basis. Even in the cities, we'll be seeing them koro live with our 2 eyes. We'll be seeing them. But because of the good works of our in the forest, that is why it is still bad and has not gotten to worse. If we must get to where we want, then our force must be better than what we are offering. Our force must be better. It is of necessity that we increase our force. What we are doing already is not enough. It is obvious it is not enough. It is obvious what we are doing right now is not enough. It go to our communities and be killing people at a go. It is not enough. They don't have 2 heads. They are human beings. If bullet kill our people, bullet kill them. The time has, we are past that time whereby we'll be looking for videos. We should not relent. It's because you may not know how to control, to fight the terrorists. You might have a little money to assist them. And in that one that you are doing, you must do it like your whole life depends on it. You might have an Android phone to talk about it, maybe to encourage them or to expose the evils of the enemy. You must do it like your whole life depends on it, because your whole life depends on it. On the line of death. You think you are abroad? If everybody in your land is eliminated and the enemies have taken over, after all, you agree with me that all of you abroad, you're already slaves because you're not on your land and because your land is not free. You have no pride where you are. They oppress you like they want to. They oppress you. So what are you going to do? We must do all that we can. Whatever do to see to it that our people are free. To see to it that the zoo is crumbled. And this message is for every single Biafran. Doesn't matter the position that you occupy, or whether you don't occupy a position and all of that. Because it is very, very important that each and every one of us have a clear-cut understanding of what we must do. Because the time has come where everyone must ask themselves the pertinent question: what must we do? I know many people are asking that question, but you must not wait for an answer from somewhere. You ask the question, you have the answer. The time has come, because when you ask yourself, what do I want? And you have a clear cut that, oh, this is what I want. Then you begin to make steps to achieve what you want. If you want freedom, the next question is, how do I get it? Who is holding my freedom? Or who? First and foremost, and those and their paid agents, they are the ones holding our freedom first and foremost, because they are within us. They are fighting us, eating us from within. If you have an insect that bites you from outside of your body, you can easily kick it off, and maybe you will note where that injury is from and you treat it. But when it's within your body, you cannot put your hand in your body and remove it. And you will continue to feel the pain, or to where to a medical practitioner that can direct you on what drugs to take, what drinks to take, and all of that. Or it now starts curing the disease or the sickness that it caused. And that one is much more difficult. That is why, first and foremost, we must do cleansing. Now, I am not saying everybody that is a politician is an enemy of the state. No. There are some good ones. There are some that are not a problem. They are just politicians. To them, it's just a profession. They must not, everybody must not talk for you. But somebody must not talk against you and be against you and be looking for people to kill you. Anybody that does that is your enemy. Anybody that is looking for people to kill you is your enemy. And what do you do to your enemy? Somebody that wants to kill you, you kill him. Anybody that is looking for people to kill you, organizing people for your death, is your enemy. Build your friends. You still think he should be free? Those are the first enemies. They are the ones that advised the strangers to come and rendition our leader, kidnap him in Kenya, and extraordinarily rendition him to the zoo. When they are disciplined, they will run to their masters and they will tell them the game has changed. That man there, or else we can no longer go to do your biddings. We can do. Why should they be running around in Biafra land free? Make him, and we must do something about it. Right now, I'll be opening the lines, opening up the lines. You can call in and give your contributions as much as you like. VOC. When you type Radio Biafra C, then be to get us. Type Radio C, you can get us. Or you call us on Signal at +45 7164 5962. That is the number to call on Signal. Then on WhatsApp, you can call +48 7396 45102. Hello, good morning, and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, Mazit, you've already provoked Biafrans this morning. All of us that have been listening to you this morning, I believe all of us walked in the spirit. And before I continue, Aziakas, I'm calling from Austria, and by the special grace of God, I'm serving the. I really want to say this morning that we've been provoked, and anybody that is a lover of this freedom, anybody that really knows about Biafra or a resolute IPOB is, I believe, is very, very angry in the spirit, because we don't allow Nigerian government and their co-hosts in our brain when we are very smart people. IPOBians are very smart. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu have taught us what we should know. Our leader Mazin Nnamdi Kanu have really sharpened us to the corner that we're supposed to know what to do at every given time. And I am not saying this morning that we are not rapping, but all I'm saying is that this time around, we have given every benefit down to our so-called elders, to our so-called religious leaders, those that say that we should give them chance for them to do something. Now the hour has come. We have saw how they have been disgraced in Abuja to the extent that they never allow any one of them to even enter into the court premises. They abandon them outside. Even our own lawyers, are not going to listen to anybody anymore, because what Nigerians like, they're flying helicopter in Imo State, in Anambra State, bombing houses, innocent people, killing them in Ihiala, killing them all over Biafra land. This is exactly how should stand up right now to begin to do exactly the same thing they are doing to us. Because this country called Nigeria is not a country that you can be able to get what you want peaceful. And we are saying it, we are going nowhere. And we do before. Nobody is going to stop us this time around. Because if we didn't listen, they will say, oh, but my people, my son, or my children, we call you and we ask you to give us a benefit of doubt that we listen to our elders. But this time around, the any step that the DOS is going to give us this time has to go back to a drawing table to begin to do what we used to do. Just as you said this morning, Mazi, we are going to follow these people bomber to bomber, these politicians, these governors. Anywhere we see them, we will hunt them. Because the same idiots were the ones donated money to go to Kenya to rendition our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to that zoo. These the same people volunteer their private jets to go to Kenya to pick up our leader and bring him back to the zoo. They are still moving us. They are still moving us in Imo State. They are still moving us in Anambra State. They are gone. Enugu, they are killing. They are killing in Uganda. How long can we keep on waiting and putting our hand and these people are killing us? We cannot stop. We cannot stop. We must march forward and begin to do what we used to do. Because this is only voice that Nigerian government listen. When our brothers was bombing in the coastal region, when they were bombing pipeline, bombing everything, that type of thing is what Nigeria want. They don't want peace. They don't want people that talk quiet. They don't want people that beg. Nigerian government don't know what is called peace. We must follow these people bomber to bomber, my African rep. I am angry in the spirit, and we cannot allow our leader Mazin. They keep on my brother, I am very, very much this morning. Next thing the US is going to ask us to do. And any order they have to do this time, no idiot. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter who you are. You cannot talk to us again and we'll listen.
Thank you.
Because the life of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is the life that we are living today. Without Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, Without Mazin Namikano, all of us are gone. We are all finished. It doesn't matter how many are in that zoo. Without the love of Mazin Namikano, all of us are lost the race. My African race, thank you for giving me this opportunity. And please, I want to use this media, Austrian families, IPOB Austrian families here in Austria, most especially Liz, IPOB. We are having our meeting tomorrow, Saturday. Please, we are calling all our phobias in Linz. We are having where we are meeting in Akabelono. Time is 6 p.m. in the evening. If you love Mazin, we want to see you in the meeting tomorrow. And if you fail to come to me and holding your leader, you are giving an excuse. We want to see every IPOB member in Linz tomorrow in the meeting. So that let us to find solution. To find solution. We cannot continue to watch the zoo, holding our leader and here eating burger. Here eating and sleeping in nice bed. While our leader is sleeping in the floor. My African race, thank you for giving me this opportunity. Bless you.
We say,
Let me give just
so
one.
much. God bless you. The lines are open. Okay, let us take this caller from Skype. And welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you're calling from?
Yeah, my leader, good afternoon to you, sir. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. The one is listening. Go ahead. Your name and where you're calling from. Please, you have 3 minutes for your contribution.
Not important at the moment. Where I'm calling from. And she said something, it is the one that said a few days ago, that we should not wait for our oppressor to give us justice. And I want to thank you once again this morning for objective and straightforward to the point a moment. But there's something that bothers me that I would like to ask as a question, either the leadership or anybody who can answer. Now, Nigerian government bombing Biafra land, or you're not frequent to the environment in this, then you will understand how difficult it is for people to even buy a pair of knife to defend themselves. And then what they did was to arm them as their people to dictate. Now the people that come from back home, we find that most of them are ready. They are not ready to die like a coward. They are suppressed to a level that you cannot even find money to buy a cup of curry. Talk less of to go and buy a bullet or a gun. So now that we are at this crossroad now, and we find some people, also the bad ones and the good ones among them, but at this point that we have to do the needful. How do those people get access? Because when I listened to one of the programs 3 days back from watching it, people call for many good, they need mobilization for many places. And so-called market people that their markets are going to be burned down are not even ready to use what they have to sponsor people to go and defend their communities. They are rather stay in Lagos, in Arab International, and then in all the markets in Lagos, doing their business, forgetting that the fire is on the mountain. How did these people get assisted? And like you said, I want to contribute on what you said about the freedom. Our leader is going to what they are going to use to negotiate this freedom if we do the needful. And I said this a few days back on your program. Say, Jason, politician, yeah, it's okay. I thought that after our leader was taken back to jail, they should be up.
Hello?
Me and all these people that make life very difficult for Nigeria.
Go ahead.
Everything is still the way they are. So people permitting some videos and the rest of them. And do the needful. Once Biafra is free, the whole Nigeria is free. I was expecting that the airport should be on fire by now. I was expecting that in the parliament should be on fire by now, and so that we are no longer joking. Mazi, that's my submission. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you. Let us take this caller from WhatsApp. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you calling from?
Good morning. Good morning. My name is Chijeko. I'm calling from Ghana.
Okay, good morning, Chijoke. You have 3 minutes for your contribution. Please try to maximize your time and use it properly. The word
Thank
is
you very much. Sir, I don't know. I don't know what to say because all these things they are doing to us is very bad. Well, this is the time that of our right. We should not be waiting for all these governors or senators. We didn't go come out to kill us because the people are killing us out. We should forget about governors, senators. They should kill. That's what they're supposed to do. They have been doing this for long. They just tell us that they should not allow the election to go on. After the election, they're not doing what they did on that day. Imagine everybody was angry. What they're doing to us is no good. Let one of us come out and fight this war about to get any fear in us. Anybody that want to die will die. If one of us want to die because of God, let all of us die and get what we want. If it is only one person that survive, the person will control Biafra. Simple. But this is no rubbish.
Thank you very much for that contribution. Thank you very much. God bless you. The lines are open. I can see there are many people that have been calling from. I can see there are many people that have been calling from WhatsApp. You don't stop calling so that after the other person you can take your call. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you're calling from?
My location, I come from Imo province in Biafra land. I just want to add some contribution to what you have been saying early this morning. And I feel like that the time has come that every Biafran, all Biafrans must understand that the game has changed. Because what the Nigerian enabling hands in Biafra lands are doing is delaying tactics. And we have to understand that is also a strategy to demoralize our struggle. And those who I'm 100% on everything that you have said, now have to pinch them as they are pinching us. We have to arm our people who are vulnerable because self-defense is a human right that is enshrined to every human being. Tracing videos of how the Nigerian terrorist army are killing, burning houses in the community. We have our league council, the lawyers, and the attorney general Bruce Fein. They have been doing what they're supposed to do, and we can't keep on folding our hands. And people are being killed. Mom, children, sisters, and houses are burning. Now, defending ourselves, I don't think is a crime. No, we have also to make sure that those wicked and and I call them a flavor elites, intellectuals who call themselves leaders in Biafra land, we have to make sure that Biafra land is very, very hostile and uncomfortable for them. At all time, anything that is associated with them must also feel the pain as they are making ordinary Biafran citizens to suffer to suffer unnecessarily. So I that's what I just want to contribute, that we need to raise the game up and equip our people who are vulnerable as the army are going to the villages killing people who are harmless. We need to make sure that when they go there, even if it's two people who died, then one or three army will go as well. And then they will also have to think that negotiation dialogue is necessary now. So, my leader, I want to say thank you for your contribution. And one more thing I want to add again is our media warriors, those contributing, playing their part on Facebook and other social medias for a platform. We Biafran should not be fighting ourselves. People should not be attacking DOS. Is there as a structure, as the head, and we should not expect them to be acting emotionally. They are tactic. They are in a tactical on this. Now they have to done it mathematically, and when that is done, we the people who are doing all this Facebook thing should focus their energy to fight the enemy, to put pressure on the enemy, not attacking the DOS. Man, please rise up. We shouldn't be doing this. We should make the game completely hot and scary to the enemy. Very much. And may God
Thank you.
to lead us and guide us in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiyama.
You see? You see? Thank you very much. Ghost, you have 2 minutes for your contribution. Please try to maximize your time so that other people can have the platform.
Thank you very much. Kunu, are you talking to me?
Yes, I
To
am.
me, sir.
Yes, I am. I am.
All right. Make my own very, very short and simple. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Isai Chukwu Ebo. Isai Chukwu Ebo from Mbano. Mbano is in Imo. Imo is in Biafra land. And I'm here in Spain. And by the grace of God, I'm the deputy coordinator of a very formidable zone, Zone 5, San Christopher, Los Angeles. Um, uh, Carry me, my lovely brother. God will bless you. I'm gonna. In fact, after I have heard what our lovely brother Carry me, the lecture has given us this morning. Tears was a Biafran, and you have heard what the lecture our brother has given to us this morning, and you are not touched. Being a man or a woman, you are a constitution of losers, honestly speaking. A dead person is better than you. Now I am DOS. Wise man only smiles. While food shows that it a tournament of laughter. Please let us learn from history with what the lecture our lovely brother has given to us this morning. Our DOS should go back to drawing board and come to us and give us tangible, so that when we are hitting and fall, DOS managed at the ground, do something very, very tangible for us to do it immediately without wasting time. Fulani are not the type of person you can romance word with. These are bloodsucker, they are cannibals. God bless you, Father, and bless your family. And God bless Biafras. All her Biafra.
You see, the lines are open and you can call in and give your contribution. The world is eager to hear you. There are some of us on signal. Let me see if I will be able to call one person back. They seem to have been calling and they've called this person back so that he will to give his contribution. Okay. Is it okay, let us. Oh, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where?
Good morning. Good morning. My name is MD. I'm calling from SA. My brother, there's something I want to say. There's something about red line, setting of red line. The thing about setting of red line is when you set a red line and they cross your red line and there's nothing you do, that is what puts Syria in the condition they are now, because Obama set a red line that Assad chemical weapon against the people. Assad did defied Obama and used chemical weapon against the people. That is one of the defining moments, Obama's presidency. So why I'm saying each time we set a red line, it's very imperative that when they cross that red line we set, we must do something. I don't know in the form whatever we are going to do is going to come from, because I don't believe in those people that say there must be action, there must be action. Then I always ask, what action are you taking? Then we have to look at, are we prepared for that? Not in terms of the finance, because war is all about money. So the mentality of our people, to execute a war, because you can have the money to execute a war, but the mentality of the people, they are not prepared to go forward. Then you will breed more sabos, you bring more saboteurs in the land. But both of them go hand in hand. We must prepare ourselves mentally. We must be mentally strong, because what you said, Fulani, they don't believe in negotiation. Of course, that is true, and I believe our leadership, they know that. They don't believe, and I believe our leader, they knows that. They don't believe in negotiation, because the in our villages and burning houses is because they want to go wherever that will happen later. They want to go there with a strength, because you have to go to any, because eventually it will end up in round table. Even if they don't believe, the world powers will force them to round table. Then Bruce Fane said in one of his interviews, he said that, he mentioned the things that triggered world attention in many crises. He mentioned the Tiananmen Square in China. That one, the people protesting went and lie down on the road and said the cross over him. So that's what triggers the attention of the people, and we need such things. Attention of the world. Eventually, they will focus on us. But we need to be strong also, and also back our leadership, because any organization without leader, there's anything we are doing is, I mean, we cannot achieve anything without our leadership. They are human beings. They are not machine. You know, they make mistakes sometimes. They do the best one sometimes. When they make mistake, we say, ah, you didn't do this one. But when they do good, we will continue. Because when somebody is fighting for you and you are not, every day you are complaining, you demoralize them. It's not only us that can demoralize them, also, they are human beings, you know. So you have to prop them up. In their weakness, we prop them up to use strength, because eventually you have to come into negotiation with strength. Because if you come into negotiation with weakness, you cannot get what you want. And that is what the Fulani is. But the problem with them, the problem with their strategy is because the problem is that they are running faster than their shadow. Because whatever they are doing now will backfire against them. Now we are playing the calm game and letting the world to see what they are trying to do to us. The world will see, we take. The world will not turn around and say, you people are terrorists. Because they saw what the people are doing, because they can't expect us to sit down and watch them kill us. So at a time when we react, the world will see, no, we are reacting appropriately because we cannot sit down and watch them to kill us. But if we react prematurely, the world, that is then when the world will say, these people are terrorists. But we react at the right time, the world will don't have any option than to support us, So our people must stay calm and let these people lead us. When we go to Facebook, people are talking all manner of things. It makes me sad. Because these people are human beings. You are calling them names. Their bank accounts. They will go after IPOB bank. They will go after every individual being also. You are not stick. You are not machine. And follow the leadership with patience. Silence is part of strategy. And I love the way they have been silent since then. I know they will come up thinking. I know they will come up, and I want when they come up, they must come up with strength, very strength, big, so that our enemy will know that they are dealing with people, that are dealing with Biafras, they're not dealing with Hausas. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you so much.
Okay, let us take this caller from WhatsApp. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you calling from? Hello? Hello? Yes, the world is listening. Your name and where you calling from? Hello? Yeah, good morning. Good.
Yeah, thank you very much for all what you people are doing. I really appreciate you people are doing very well, sir. So my name is Mazi Njoko Chadikobi. Are you hearing me, sir?
I can hear you very well.
Can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you very well. Go ahead. The world is listening to you.
Okay, sir. We are passing through here in our land, Biafra land, that I'm no longer happy about it. Our leaders has failed us. Those that call themselves, they have failed us before, and they have failed us again. So what I'm saying that we will not trust them again by giving them any chances, sir. We should into our hands now, sir. Because what I'm seeing now, that if we keep saying that we do it peacefully, there is no political solution. I'm not seeing any political solution in the reason our leader. These people will keep postponing this case till Buhari regime is is gone. This boy is gone in Nigeria. Sir, you people should know what to do. The directors of states, DOS should give us an order to, even if it's the sit at home 1 month, we are willing to do anything, even if it's protest, whatever we can do to make things happen. To make this Nigeria government is deaf and dumb. Buhari cannot unless they believe in action. If you don't take action, these people will not give us this freedom. They will not release our leader. Our leader will not there. They will kill us.
Very, very well. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. God bless you. Yeah. Okay, let us take this caller. Where are you calling from?
Yes, African rep and man, as always, I'm calling from Asian kingdom here. And my name still remains uh, the wise man, pastor as well. My brother, our son, had well done job. Now I just want to ask you pertinent questions, and I would like you to kind of give me a little audience. I won't take your time, maybe 3 or 2 seconds. Right now, we and I always had people comes on air and said they will kill Fulani, they will slaughter these ones, and some of our moderators always come out and said that what Fulanis are, what they need, and what we made them to hear our voice is facing them head on. And I want to ask you because I had you saying it right now. Are we to face this Fulani? Are we really ready? And if we are ready, who are the people that we are expecting to face these people now? And because the organigram of IPOB is the men on ground are still in the bushes, and they are doing wonderfully well at the bush there. Who are on ground, using guerrilla techniques and tactic war to slaughter our people. Then the those of them that are in the bush are doing wonderfully well. Then how are we now going to tackle the men on ground? And they are no longer going to the bushes. The bushes are chased away, and the remaining ones have been given uniform and on ground, going from house to house. And at the same time, we are hearing that we will face them, we will do this. Who? I want you to answer me that question: who and how and when? Because as I know, the mercenaries we have in the bushes, and even last time they were asked to return back to the base, and as they returned, the Fulanis now use that very strategy to come to our various homes and start killing us periodically without manning who us got. Then how do we face these very people? Please, can you just give us a little hint? I'm not trying to tell you to a kind of tell us the secret on how to follow them, but as we are saying every time that we will face them, that we will do this, some come up and say we'll kill them. Then how are we going to do that? Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you very much, my brother. You have asked a very pertinent question. But there is something we all must understand. IPOB have a structure. There are those whose responsibility it is to handle security affairs. There are those whose responsibility it is to skies and all of that. Yes, I might be a member of the Directorate of States. I can have some suggestions, but I do not have the conclusions don't worry. Don't can suggest in our meetings and all that. But right here, I'm here to educate. And concerning who will do what, we already have the men and all of that. The security structure, those that are in charge of the security structure, they are the one that will strategize on who will do what and when they should do what. But the reason I'm giving this lecture to all of our people, very simple. Our hearts must be ready for war, because by the time our men, maybe they put up a strategy and start doing certain things, we have to be ready for whatever decisions or whatever steps that must be taken, because each one of us are all committed to this. Either whether you are giving moral support or you are giving financial support, at every point in time we are all into some instructions that can come from the directorate of state and all of that, from the head of the to follow it up. Okay, strategies. I am not in the position to. It is not part of my office in in the struggle. It's not part of my position here. Right, all this person, he has been there trying to get into this program. Let me see if I can bring him in. Hello. Good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Ghost. Other calls have not allowed me to pick yours.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Now, someone is asking a question. What is this? You call yourself a wise man, and they want them to tell you how you are going to stop Fulani. You have a community in your own village. Organize your youth. Let them dig trenches, or you let them fight like this. When you come, Biafrans are going to resist any destruction. Start from your community and tell them the thing they need to know. Don't come on radio Biafra to blame anybody. You want Biafra. You want Biafra. You want freedom. Step out to go and do something. But what we are doing is that we are following. We have a leader. You are making noise now on social media, talking. Everybody is now a leader. Everybody now is leading himself. You don't want to hear from your leaders to know their stand. The same thing that is boiling in you is also boiling in them. Some of them want to be a slave like all of us are, but you can no longer allow them. This mentality that many of you have is a mentality of how to go and win. All of you are coming now because Mazman court case was postponed. What if a state in our land, when we declare a war, if a state is taken by the zoo government, all of you will turn against enough for you to sustain a war. A war is not only because you have guns, you go into battle. All of you are hampering on everything that they're talking about now is at home. It's the DOS, it is their strategy. They know how to use it strategically. But you, because you are not master of that strategy, you want them to use it in a way that they will be defeated. If you're a military man and you are fighting, you want a battle, a particular strategy. If you overuse that strategy, your enemy will defeat you in a very particular strategy. Don't, because you used one particular strategy to win a war, then you begin to misbehave in that strategy, you will be overtaken, you will be overrun by that strategy. All of you who are making noise, talking, the DOS are not getting it right. Step out, go and do better. Because this is why I told you people that IPOB is different from all those miscreants. Those people who are calling IPOB miscreant are the miscreant. Those people who are shouting today, they will be the ones to make us to lose a war, because they are riding the sense of reasoning. When Maznan can told you that you don't go into battle with anger, instead you go into a battle with a strategy to win. All of you who are making noise now, you will also remember that Maznan can told you that the zoo will try to provoke you. You're not going to reply them, because that place they are provoking you, they have already prepared. Once you come out there, they will defeat you because it is their strategy. They have already lost their focus. When they no longer dictate for you where and how you are going to attack them. All these things that our people is a disgrace. They are not ready. Anybody who is complaining now is not ready for any war. Be a commander that all of you, many of them will know, they will love. And when we go into war, that commander, unfortunately, if he loses his life in that battle, all of them is what we are doing. The mentality of an Igbo man is not a mentality to go into a particular war and win. You see all these people that are talking rubbish now. Give them a chance. You will see them. They will start supporting one thing that is want. But IPOB knows that our destination is Biafra. What we apply is a slow and steady strategy, not a fast strategy. You go and have accident, you crash. These our people are stupid. But social media, IPOB members are different from the social media era that are talking rubbish on social media. If you allow this idiot, let them go and fight now. The army is in your land. You are blaming the US. You are power to save your life and to kill yourself is in your hand. Save yourself now. You attack the DOS. Is it the DOS that commanded the army to come and raid your village? All of you, when we were asking you, you asked us, give us gun, do this, do that. When we were inscripting people into the ESN, where were you? Where were you when we were inscripting people into the ESN? Or did they need to defend themselves? These idiots that are talking rubbish that don't have sense. We don't need people like this. These are the kind of people that will make us to lose a war. All of them now, Samuel Hero Konko from Aguilera. May God bless you, my brother. Remain blessed.
Thank you very much for your contribution. God bless you. We must proceed. We must proceed. We must make progress. Okay. I can see many people trying to call. WhatsApp. You can continue to call if you have not called. What they have to say. Okay, if you have put in your if you have contacted to air their views. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra, Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you calling from?
Thank you. My name is Desmond and I'm calling you from Italy, Maz. I can go on, right?
Yes, go ahead. You have 3 minutes for your contribution. Guys, your time.
Yes, I will do so, Mazi. Let me first of all greet Biafrans and our leader, His Excellency Nnamdi Kanu. Chukwuabema will continue to be with you and you lead us into Biafra and even beyond. You say, Mazi, before I comment on your analysis, let me give this announcement from IPOB Italy. This announcement is coming from IPOB Italy National Body, signed by the Italy National Coordinator, and it's the 2 numbers for Biafrans in Italy to call and support ESN, because it's very, very important, and at the stage we are now in our battle, we have common sense that everybody should see the handwriting in the word and know that what we have to do now is to support ESN. financially and other ways that we can. So please, Biafrans in Italy, do call any of this number. The first one is 35100 46055. This is IPOB National Coordinator number in Italy. The second one is +39 3512 551274. This is IPOB National PRO number. Any of the number you call, you'll be directed on how to support ESN. Now, Mazi, what I want to say is that our callers this morning, I agree with everybody. I agree with your analysis, and I agree with our callers. Everything everybody has said. Nobody is questioning anybody. Nobody is trying to. Everybody will not always be the same because and it is for us, Biafrans, to take it. But there is one thing very, very important. Have to be very, very strong for what is ahead. That is why our leader had to use several years to prepare us. Because if we rush, know that we in the game we might understand, but some people out there might not really understand. So they need this orientation. They need this education. And sadly, these actions from Nigerian government, killing our people, burning our villages, this is the truth. For some of our people to have this mental toughness, is very unfortunate. But then, if we have to learn from our experience of 1967 to 70, to sharpen it and shaping it this time, so it will be victory and victory and victory, then honestly speaking, people should understand. In my belief, I don't believe that we are waiting for the international community. No, but we have to do what we have to do. Because I can tell you, the last time we had our protest here in Italy, I know what we saw. I was there, I was in the front of the protest, and I know what we saw. I know what the IPOB National Coordinator Italy saw. I know the experience we had with I know the words, the exchange of words we had with who they sent to meet with us. I know. So it's not, people must, we are not waiting for the international community, but there is need for mental upliftment so that our people will understand why we have to do the things we have to do whenever this thing starts, because this thing must happen. Manandi Bonasi, sorry, I have to say this, it's an you understand? It in simple time, it means who is running to fight. If you see where they are fighting, you say they really died enough. They have killed us. Nigeria has done a lot of that. But the fact is that our people must be ready. And we must make sure that we get a lot of our people to be ready. Governors, the senators who are there are ready to throw money to our people to fight us. You see what is happening? Some people come up the other, they say we are Biafra National Guard. Are we going to go into confrontation with this kind of people? Men, we will be facing firepower front and back, and we might not survive it. So that there is need that, and we must start the cleaning from home. People should not make mistake about it. But the fact is that our people must see what is happening and make sure that we are all in one, should I say, we are all in one line to go ahead with this thing. That's what I have to say. Thank you very much. We have died enough. That is true. And but with a tough mentality. It is very, very important. A do or die mentality. Thank you, Mazi Tarinemi, and God bless you from here.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Just before, okay, after this, no, wise man, I'm sorry you have called in before, cannot take your call. I know maybe you want to explain yourself, but every man is entitled to his own opinion. Sorry, we should leave the space for other people. There are other people that want to call. We're not here to argue. And what our brother just said. Okay, I care about whatever group, provided that group is not against us. Whatever anybody wants to do, is their cup of tea. But if they come out and against our freedom, then we'll call them out. Okay, please, I would not like somebody coming to radio to be talking about one group or the other, or what they want to do. What we are here for is we are here for Biafra. We are here to talk about what we would do this scholar. Hello, good morning, Mazi. Good morning, you're welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of
Morning,
the
Mazi.
Coast.
Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly.
Yes, thank you very much, Mazi Tarimi. My name remains Mariza Izayoba, and I'm reaching you from my location here. Of course, you have been doing a very good job, and I want us to appreciate Biafrans back home. Our gallant men who are in the bushes doing a fantastic job. I must really we are getting there. We are getting there. Anybody who is expecting anything less than what we are seeing in the zoo now, that person must be joking. That person must not know where this is the highest they can do now. And our leader prophesied about this. They said they will come. They're doing now is their last card they are playing. Anybody who knows about freedom knows that the stage we are now is the finishing line for us. Our people should prepare themselves mentally, very strongly mentally. All these killings they are doing in the open is to instigate fear among our people,
Exactly.
so that to just a kind of to discourage them. And that thing some people do not understand. Our leader said that he will lead the battle, from the front, not from the back, not from Europe, not from anywhere. If you have watched his, body language in his last appearance in the court, you now can agree with me that our leader is in the front now leading this battle. It's only people with the fickle mind is the one that are yapping all over the place on Facebook. Yes, the leadership of IPOB, forgetting that the leadership of IPOB, the DRS is not an individual. This is a struck this movement. We keep saying this, trying to correct the minds of our people that the DOS you're seeking is you are attacking the structure, you are attacking yourself, not the person there, not the individuals there. And our leader is still reading. At least anybody that watches the last appearance in the court will know that Onyen is totally in control, in charge of this movement. And he's not deviating away. He's not showing any sort of weakness in his thoughts and minds. So our people are following this movement who understand us from the beginning should know that this is how IPOB Onion structure is it. To take every kind of heat and remain focused to this movement. I like the second speaker. I am telling you, the man spoke my mind. People they are there doing the job. Not these ones coming all over the place yapping. This man that calls himself a wise man, I'm not here to attack him, but I just want to respond today, just in a brief today on him. I have watched him for a very long time. This man never come on radio and make any meaningful contribution. Always speak on people and attack them. Even when Onyendu was on broadcast, that man have called Onyendu on a live program and asked some silly questions. He never make any suggestion that is useful
always attacking people, always questioning, always I have nothing to say. At the end of the day, he says some rubbish. And we don't want people to be coming on an international radio showing and coming for us. But I just wanted to put a stop to this. If you have nothing to say, if you have nothing to say, sit down and let our people, those who have a strong mentality, do the job. Like this, our brother, the second to the last caller said, they want us to make a mistake, and they will still be the one that will come out in the open tomorrow and attack the same people that is leading them. I don't know what I don't know what the thought is freedom fighting. You need the mental toughness. These people will do undo in our land to demoralize our people, to get our people to believe that it is IPOB that forgotten that this people has been there all these years, slaughtering and killing our people with impunity. They have forgotten that. IPO become a place now, repelling them, educating our people, letting our people to know the plan these people have plotted from onset. And we are doing very good. Our leader appearing in the court last time supposed to be a boost to what we're doing. Instead of them, they begin DOS Hafa, DOS, and you are wondering the people who are asking this silly question on social media, what are they in the struggle doing? What are they contributing? Some of these people have not paid monthly dues, ordinary monthly dues. Some of these people have not supported on a protest. These people have not made any meaningful contribution in what we are doing. Nothing whatsoever. But they will come on social media, you think they are one of us, you think they are with us, they will always look for fault. Oh, please, give us new king. Give us new king until they claim their minister, they read their Bible, they don't understand that the Bible is all about freedom fighting. And you see people, the countries in Bible that fought, mentally strong, they went into a battle, they fought, they lose, they fought. What the Zoo government are doing now. Now, let me tell you this, you see they rented a crowd that is actually, that came to owning this court. Yes. And they were protesting there.
Yes.
Ironically, our people did not understand that is a psychological way we're in. What you have done, you see what the viewers have done. You see them. I'm telling you, come on, the people to the Abuja High. There is any concern that is made by this killer Fulani herdsmen. And this swap that have invaded the. In fact, they came to Abuja and getted in Abuja there. They didn't protest for it. His family and other professors in the university. We didn't see the zoo come out. But they found Mazin Namde come from the east to protest is the criminal, is this, is that. Our people are not seeing this because what these people are paying them, mind warfare to get our to is the structure of IPOB, and IPOB is at itself. If they have what it takes, they should then bring what they know and their strategies and suggest it to the leadership. This is how IPOB runs. We want to buy ideas and opinions and suggestions from people. The vehicle, the structure that is carrying them. Are you mad? But like that our brother said, when I attack your people and burn your community, and you're blaming the DOS here. They went and used campus and go to the school and you blame the DOS. And you know what the DOS and the IPOB is fighting for is to get these people out of for our land. Instead of you to rally around, come, we are going to support our DOS, we are going to support our movement, we are going to support our IPOB, whatever we take, no matter the strategy they choose is presented, we are not going to, we are not to need the people as much as the world, we are going to fight this battle to the bitter end. Rather than wait to receive, acting on the what they you expect them to act, to go to start a fighting against themselves, to start a fighting against the structure and the IPOB. These people, these our people sometimes are, I don't know what is wrong with them. I don't know what they eat armor that is destroying their brain of ability, sense of reasoning. I just don't understand. You see some of them on social media. There's one in UK. I don't want to mention his name here. That one is he came from Akwa Ibom also. Talking rubbish every time attacking the US. Our leader, they said that our leader was not alive, my brother. But you know what? People like us that are in this struggle, we are not going to quit. We know Onyendu, we know our master, and our master know our voice. Once we see him, we hear him by body language. Once he speaks, we will understand what he means. We are not going to retreat. We are not going to surrender. No matter what they do, we are not going to quit. We are not going to surrender. Either Biafra or nothing. And they are not going to take any inch of our land from the coastal region to we know where we are going. And they have lost the battle. Mazi, the have lost the battle. This thing they are doing is a kind of to see whether people will begin to attack themselves. As they have sent some infiltrators who are trying to divide the family to be like their leaders. They are issuing counter orders to make people believe that they are fighting within themselves. This is what they divided us from the coastal region. People from the coastal region who are from England are telling they are not Igbo. They are not Igbo. That Amechi is an Igbo. This one is an Igbo. I'm not Mechi. I think this one, all of them in the coast. You make sure, so your enemy know where you stand. They know your source. They know your origin. People should start playing their mantra they are coming on social media. I just want to put a stop to this man that is coming on air all the time. I have nothing to say, but he ended up talking rubbish, criticizing people who are working hard on ground. And like our brother suggested, let him order his village, let him go to his village, tell them what this movement, both upland and coastal region, we are all affected. We're all affected. Look at what they did to our. They thought we are crazy, isn't it? They thought we are crazy when we are saying this. They thought we are crazy. That when we are prescribing their children, when they are supporting the government to come and feed their children, that these people will never welcome them. As they have made them, use them to destroy their own children. You see how they treated them in Abuja. Now they have understand it. Every average Biafran now, both on the coastal region, both on the mainland, both everywhere, both in the politics, now they have understand it. Even Dr. Former governor of Anambra State, who served Nigeria, who served a former governor, was humiliated in Abuja. What else? But tomorrow, these people will visit land. You will see this evil of people. You welcome them, giving them preference, give them a good chairs, good king seat. They will see it, and they are against our people. But you see what they are doing to them in Abuja, because they know that these people are soul to the devil. They know that these people have destroyed their people. When you say will not even trust you, this is what is happening to them, and this is a lesson. Some of them who are attacking DOS thinking that when you attack DOS, when you attack the structure of IPOB, that the Fulani is that will make you look relevant. Let's see what will be your fallback. Our people need to wake up and stop this their nonsense. They are coming on social media and destroying themselves, thinking that they are attacking an individual. We are fighting a fight of survival here for goodness sake.
with them and they are on social media arrested. By now, I can already go into matter. The bodies of our people would have been, they would have destroyed Anambra state. At the end of the day, the APC win in Anambra. People they want us to come here in Broken and displace everything that we are doing. Maz, thank you very much for giving me the chance. Remember, continue your job. You're doing very well, my brother. Keep on the good work. And we are not retreating, neither are we going to surrender in this. The you should understand that our generation will have come to restore Biafra, and nothing is going to do about it. Biafra will shall restore, and nothing shall happen to him. Nothing will happen to him, or else we burn the zoo down. They think we are becoming all coming home, and we are doing the what here as well. We are not only talking for their information. We are also meeting us here. I am one of them that means some of them here. So we are not just coming here to brag. Thank you very much, Maz, and keep on the good work.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. God bless you. Hello. Good morning. Please put down the volume of your radio. Put down the volume of your radio. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Can you hear me?
Hello.
The world is listening to you. Please, you have 3 minutes for your contribution. Please try to maximize your time. Hello, are you there?
Hello.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Your name and where you calling from? I said you have 3 minutes for your contribution. Hello. Good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where?
African rep. Raymond, I'm calling from my location at the moment. My contribution today is I don't know if you remember when our leader used to say, "Watake Kibu," which means bring the great man, let them kill him. It's time to do the work of greatness, the work of a great man. Then you start looking for that same man that you have killed already. The same thing they did to our leader. Now it's time for greatness to show itself, and is nowhere to be found. The same thing they want to do to the DOS. Why would anyone in his right senses be attacking the DOS that has the final say of this? I want to say this to you. I don't mean to offend you with what is the truth. Remember when our leader came out of prison, told us that they offered him 5 states. 5 states. He refused because he doesn't want to abandon any of his own people. One from Akwa Ibom and this other one attacking the leadership of this tribe. That is in detention today was because of them, those ones that are attacking the DOS. Those ones, they are the reason, not the hardcore. We respect them so much, but these ones attacking the DOS are the problem. That's why our leader is in prison today, so that the absence of our leader. Why would you be expecting our radio will be banned in 2 months' time? Let's say if it's true, is it something that is supposed to be made public, or it's something that is supposed to be secret? And other parts of Biafra land. Instead of these people talking talking about the killing and the mayhem going on in our land. They are talking about DOS, 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 DOS. Is it DOS that send the army to go and kill people in Olu? Is it DOS that send the army to go and kill people in Biafra? Is it the DOS that is the cause of our problem? Is it DOS that put our leader in detention? No. But they know and they have a plan. My Ebu, I want to tell you this today. These people are funding, but they are funding an angle. And they are trying to recruit our people, saying that those people are here. The first one, which they said Biafra Army. Biafra Army is the BNG. Biafra Army was the BNG they put people into. Now they have come with this other one that was trending online yesterday. They're trying to recruit part of this our structure, which is IPOB. Everyone can do whatever he or she pleases under IPOB or ESN. That is where we have problems. I'm just going to stop here for now. Thank you very much.
Thank you. God bless you. We must proceed. We must make progress. The caller that was calling on Skype, I cannot understand why when I picked his call, he couldn't talk, or whether he was talking, but we couldn't hear him. I do not understand. I can bring him to the program again. Hello, Mazi, can you?
I can hear you, my wonderful brother, man with wisdom. Kisido calling from Morocco. Mazi, I would not say that you see the why the caller can say this. I want our callers to come and talk about the achievement of talk this thing. Now these people and the whole world will know that yes, these guys are moving. Don't come and attack because DOS is the engine. Oh, Mazi, I want to thank to DOS. They are great people. Why? Since appearance of Nnamdi Kanu in you see that imposter, the silicon president, do you see him moving around? The answer is no. Let us see if it is alive. I will now see that our leader is alive. We want to see whether this Buhari is still alive. That is it. We don't need to come because these people make. That was in the detention. You can see him. They never show him face. You can see him flying, greeting with the Boris Johnson or Kenyatta, all this. But the appearance of this man now, it make him Talba. He hide up. And you see this kind of people that come attack DOS. I want DOS to call them by all means to come and mention the name of coordinators that never even continue since arrest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I'm not God, but I know why these people are doing this such a thing. We may explain to us those idiots, even those ones that are supporting Biafra, IPOB project. Let him come out. Nnanya should not go back. Let him come out. Why are you put out? And down the Can they coordinators all those things in the this? And again, my brother, ESN. Let the whole youth, both boys and girls, become ESN. Let him not become an extension of selection because we are in a battlefield. We have almost to die for it. We are ready. So all those people to come and sell these people have never seen something. There is something fishy. So my dear, you are DOS too. So that such a person, if you come here then you ask him or you give him warning to go and take it, go and drink a tea. And because this thing is look, it's not a child play. Many blood have gone down. The man is still inside the DA suffering. Instead of this guy to fighting so that they will remain him in the prison, then he will give and he's trying to make a challenge. No, but time shall tell. Keep it on, my brother. Right on. We are with you people. You want to get me with
Okay, let me see if I can call WhatsApp. He has been trying to call for a while now, and he just finished trying to make an attempt to call into the program. Call him back before we round up for today's program. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra for Ghost. Your name and where you calling from?
Good morning.
The world is listening. Your name and where you calling from. You have 3 minutes for your contribution.
My name is Chukwu Emmanuel. I'm speaking from my location. Yes, I'm happy for the response that two people has responded to the man called wise man. Each time this man is trying to blame, to ask questions. I'm trying to understand, to ask myself, what did this man mean by trying to ask question to the presenters on radio? I think DOS has two numbers that was given, but this man each time when I'm listening, demoralized on radio, I feel ashamed to stop that thing, because a lot of people who are hearing it are not happy. If you call on this radio, you give a standard advice that we help this movement. We are not here to joke. You have seen what is going on in Nigeria. Anybody that goes, I get you, my brother, for the effort all of you are putting in place. It's easy. But the problem Africa have, the corruption have taken over Nigeria from A to Z. Over by both to religion, both to traditional, and everybody is corrupt. I hope that you could Kabiama will help us. For the place we find ourselves is more or less hellfire on earth. And that is what British want. British don't want anything to grow as a development. And they sponsoring Fulani left and right. And our people don't know. Those who call themselves politicians, the money they are stealing and looting does not allow them to open their eyes to know that a day will come where there will be no more. The living then will be suffering for what they did. Thank you very much. I think I will have opportunity to say my opinion another time. God bless you.
See, his contribution. You know, sometimes when I think about the position of some of our politicians, how they fight our scheme for the numbers to call. First, you can Biafra VOC in capital, then you will be able to get us on Skype, on Signal +45 164 5962. In case you're just joining us, but we're rounding up, so you have to do that fast. On WhatsApp is +4873960102, +48739645 On Signal +45 7164 5962. Those are the numbers to call. And you'll see, you can call us on Skype and you get us. So what I'm saying is that sometimes I wonder whether these politicians or some of these people on our land, whether they think that what we are telling them is a fairy tale or what propaganda, that we just want to blackmail Fulani. At the beginning, many people thought it was propaganda. Many people used to call our leader propagandists, that, oh, all what we are doing in IPOB is propaganda. That we were doing propaganda, they no longer say that. They are now beginning to understand that we were telling them the truth that we have seen beyond what is being reported in the Zoo News. Okay, but sometimes I wonder whether people think that what we are saying, we are just framing them up, or the pictures of people being killed, we are just framing them up. Because if people understand that these things are not being framed up and stand for what is right. Let me take this call. Hello, good morning, and please, you have 3 minutes for your contribution.
Okay, good morning from here. My name is Chukwemeka. If they think they can do more better than our DOS, at least Uchemefo has his own. Let them form their own groups and do whatever they feel that is good. They should leave our DOS alone. Mazen Nandekano is still alive. He's still in charge of this struggle. He said it that if you know anything that will give us Biafra or that will help the struggle, step out of the IPOB and do it. They can't push our DOS or push IPOB on what will hinder our. They should leave our DOS alone. Go and form their group. Do whatever they feel that is better. These foolish people, these stupid people should leave our DOS alone. A lot of people have been sacked in the last 2 months. Let them and form their own group and leave IPOB. We have our structure. We have the way we do our things. These people, they can't get. They are they reliable at all? Mazen Nandekano knows what DOS are doing. He has never complained anything bad about DOS. These people should leave our DOS alone. They should go as group and continue. Let them go to Abuja, even break the DSS office, and they bring Mazen Nandekano out. This is my contribution. These foolish people should leave our DOS alone. Leave IPOB alone. They should go and form their own and do whatever they feel is good. So that's what.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And then it's not at all. Imagine that they can't know what DOS are doing.
Hello. Okay. Thank you very much. There was somebody that was trying to call on Skype. Let me see if I can call you back. And after this call, I will wrap it. If he doesn't pick, I may not pick the call again. This should be our last call of the day. Okay, it's a pity maybe he has left the position he kept his phone. So, as I was saying, oh, okay, let us take this caller. Before we round up. Hello, good morning, and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name?
Good morning from here.
Good morning, my brother.
Yes, may God continue to bless you, my brother, for your wonderful program.
You see?
And this one is the first time when I record to your program. My name is Mazi Judo Kafo. Mazi Judo Kafo na from Poisa Nioma, and a Nioma na Biafra, and a Nioma people are Igbo people. Mazi, I thank you very much for the wonderful. But one thing I want to let Biafrans know today is that let us stand in one. If you are a member of IPOB, stand by IPOB and stand by DOS and our great leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you are not a member of IPOB supporting DOS, you have no business to be castigating IPOB. You have no business to, like I always say on Radio Biafra. And if you are a IPOB, your own not to castigate DOS is not doing this. IPOB is not doing. Go on social media now. You see people, they are attacking DOS. And I ask them to you personally. Do you think freedom fighting is bread and tea that you just put egg and sugar, you drink up? Freedom and easy tax. If you say Moses is there alive, I will refer you to Moses' address. Ask Moses what he passed through during the time of the children of Israelites in Egypt. Moses will tell them, not only Moses, go and ask Nelson Mandela and all the freedom fighters what they went through. Even Jesus went through hell. They say, why did you go to Zacchaeus' house? You don't know that man is a tax collector. Why did you go to preach to the Ashawo people? My brother, not be telling those people who are hiding under IPOB and hiding under, say, I'm an IPOB. You are coming online. You are making live chat on Facebook. You are talking against ESM. Sorry, DOS. You are talking. You are using Connie to talk against IPOB, and in the other hand, you are saying money for ESM. We are following you people. And you people that have been paid, you don't have jobs. All what people will do, you people will take shower, rub and take, rub powder, and go on Facebook. The US is doing this. What you go and you go, if you are man enough, you that is castigating DOS online, go to Nigeria so you can start your own there. If you are a man enough, all you people that are castigating DOS, I want you people to buy gun. Go and fight. Go and form your own group. And because of these struggles, where would they? Many people have come and gone. Many people have come and castigated, left IPOB. Say all kind of manner of thing. Did they last? Go and check all the people. I don't want to mention their name. That opened their own chat line on Facebook. Where are they today? Are you hearing their voice? So also, Enter Biafra said that Nenaya should come out and make sure the coordinators that are not contributing, so that the people in their unit will know that the money they are contributing to this coordinator, they are not sending it to Nenaya. They are funding another group inside IPOB and taking the credit of IPOB. A lot of their followers, they don't even know what is going on. That they are trying to have their own fashion in IPOB, but it will not last. It would not last, because at the end of the day, Power Nyash will open that are hiding in IPOB. A Manzinandi disciple, a Manzinandi follower. You people are hypocrites. We know you people. We are following you people. But one thing I'm going to advise my brothers and sisters: that don't stand with IPOB. Stand with our leader Mazinandi Kanu. Leave stories. Stop following all these people. Yeah, they can only come out on Facebook and talk. Go and ask them what have they called any world leader or anything? No, they are using my. I'm a disciple of Mazinandi Kanu. I believe in IPOB. La lie.
Hello, Mazi. You have spent 6 minutes. Please round up. So because
Yes,
another
my
person
round up, my brother.
Yeah, thank you.
Now we must stand with IPOB and DOS. Freedom fighting is not easy, but with tenacity and with one voice, we will get to where we are going. May Chukwu Abiyama bless IPOB, bless DOS, bless our great leader Mazinandi Kanu. In the name of Chukwu Okike Abinem, I pray. He say, Mazi, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. God bless you. Okay, let us see if we can take this caller. Hello, can you hear me? Sorry, it seems he's fighting with bad network. I thought that caller would have been my last. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra. What's your name and where are you calling from? Hello? Your name and where you calling from, please?
Yeah, good morning, my brother.
If you have 2
bless you.
minutes,
Bless the whole
please
praise for
try to maximize your time.
I am not reaching a lot more people. You my Biafra land. My brother, may God bless you. Bless our director. Bless the US. Mazi, there is people who will be disobedient child. So, but I want to say, this struggle is divine. It's not a childish player, lost. But all these people that be in social media and WhatsApp and Facebook yapping rubbish, why not they command their own army to go and confront the Zulu army? You see that they can. I mean, do you know, I believe the police, some of them is our brothers who are slave, who doesn't know this restoration must be the kingdom of God must surely restore.
You
And
see?
nobody will stop it. This struggle is divine. It's divine. It's divine. But I wonder, see, whenever you mention Biafra, many people will be aggressive. Even the white. It means there is something behind it. They know. So anybody that comes think that freedom will just be sitting like that doesn't know what he's doing. All these Facebook people are talking. I don't be on Facebook because I see Facebook as a gossip place. So
Of
you see
course.
that these people are if they are, yes, Facebook is a gossip place. You
That's
know what Trump called them before? Yes, you know what Trump called Facebook. So Facebook was designed. So because when you write good thing in a Facebook, they will block you. But when you write rubbish, what will promote the evil agenda of the world, you will see them. They will allow you. But whenever you write something good in Facebook, you will see warning. So it's a gossip place. Anybody that believing in fair, I don't believe in that junk called Facebook. It's a show to me. Mas may Elohim bless you. Biafra is constantly restore. God bless you.
Thank you very much. At this juncture, we will not be able to take any other calls. I am very sorry if you have been calling and we have not taken your calls. Another time, maybe we are going to take your calls. Thank you very much. You have all contributed powerfully to this program. I must remind Biafrans that we must be resolute. We have gotten to a very decisive time in our struggle, and we must all understand that this time is a very decisive time. Okay? By the time the leadership of IPOB HOD come up to give an announcement concerning the next step that we must take, I want our people, all our hearts to be ready to do whatever that we should do. Beyond the announcement that is made, we all know what is expected of us at our levels. When you say, okay, raise fund and everything, try to do it. If you are in the security, you must know that your best is what will save the rest of us. Every one of us is hoping on what you all are going to do to save our land. Okay? And if you know Elohim has called you in that area, you don't have to stay back. You must do what you must do. Whatever areas that you have been called order to ensure that Biafra is restored, do it to the best of your ability. Okay, because just as one of our speaker, Elohim is calling Mazinam the Kanu, he called many other representatives. You, he may not have called you to be in the DOS, a principal officer. He might have called you to be a financial officer. He might have called you to be somebody that will be a writer on social media, somebody that will be taking the informations on ground, a media person, to be educated position wherever Elohim has separated you. Do it to the best of our ability, and we must know that this time is a very, very critical time. Our so-called elders must sit up. They must sit up, and the promise they made that anyone that comes comes out and begin to yap rubbish. Now, I am not talking about the people that are criticizing me. As for me, I don't care about critics, but those that are standing in front and saying that, oh, these people that are fighting for freedom, kill them. These people, those are the people that are my arch enemies, and they should be your arch enemies as well. And those who have responsibility to ensure that these people are stopped, they must ensure these people are stopped, because they are the ones opening the doors for the enemies to come in. Thank you very much. That is my final statement for today's, even as we move on and even as we make progress. I will round up with this song from our brother M. Josh. Listen.
It's time to break loose from the chains. It's time to our freedom. Hundreds of years is gone. No Messiah came for the black man. Told us that Jesus died for the black man's to suffer. The truth be said, Africa will rise at the right time, and the time we're waiting for is right now. No one can hold the truth for a long time. No. So stay away. The sun is risen from the east, and the Messiah you wear is right. And no one is gonna try to. I can hear a great call for justice. Freedom. Let the sun rise. Freedom for Biafra. Freedom. Freedom the Kano. Oh, song of salvation. Freedom. Let Africa rise. Freedom for Biafra. Freedom. Freedom the Kano. Freedom the Kano. Freedom from Biafra. Oh, 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 oh. Freedom the Kano. Black and sick for self-determination is the separate. But the jail in Blackstone, the jail in African freedom. Don't I have rights to my self-determination? Is that a crime? Oh no. Don't I have rights to live? Don't I have rights to express myself? Don't I have rights to speak? Can't I complain if I'm marginalized? There's genocide in the land that nobody even cared about. Even when I try to speak, my voice is muted every time. Like a slave in my land, I can't take it anymore. I hope the world can hear a great call for justice. Freedom. Let the sun rise. Freedom the Kano. Oh, the song of salvation. Let Africa rise. Freedom for Biafra. Freedom. Freedom the Kano. Freedom the Kano. Freedom for Biafra. Oh, 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 freedom the Kano. Freedom Africa.